Today in the building, we got CIV, the artist, the guy from TikTok, the creator. C4 was taken. This is how we do it. Welcome to
Yes,
the
sir.
show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the
Thanks for
show,
having
my
me.
guys.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Appreciate having you here.
Is
Hey, man, I'm being part of something that's just starting up, about to be great, though.
Heck
Hell
yeah.
yeah, you're gonna be the first to come.
Right, down in
When
history.
we when we get our Grammy, we're gonna be like Sid,
Right,
first one
right.
to show up.
Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. It's no problem, man. I'm glad to be a part of it.
I want to know about like your creative process a little bit when it comes to you making music. Like,
I
what do
mean,
you go through?
it's never anything like for example, with the song "Heaven on Earth." That whole thing is kind of just like, I want to get to this spot, but what if when I get to this spot, I hate it? What happens if I find what I'm looking for and I don't like the view? You ever see famous people talking about like, oh, I'm famous, this and that, I'm rich, this and that, but I'm not happy. And it's
Yeah.
like when you're down and you don't have nothing, and that's everything you want is that, and then you get it, and you're just like, wow, I feel even worse than I did before.
Yeah,
And then that's exactly like what that song is based on, like heaven
that
on earth. Man,
money don't create happiness type of thing.
Right, right.
Everybody
But
wants
you
to
need
be
it.
rich.
You
and
need
then
it to
get rich.
survive.
What brought you to being like? Because you're pretty popular on TikTok. You pop
Yeah.
on my For You page. I think I follow you, to be honest. I was like, okay, and then I heard the song and I was like, man's got bars for real. Man's is out here. He's out here putting in work. I was like, yeah. So like, I was like, yo, this shit is mad dope. And that's what I was saying. I was like, yo, if like, because the song's good. Don't get me wrong. But I was like, yo, in like 3 years, this man,
definitely.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if that might not.
It's not a double-edged
Yeah.
sword, you know.
No, it's not like the song. I fucks with it,
Yeah.
but I'm like, you know where he could be in like 3 years if he stayed on this music shit.
I've been doing it for a minute, but just writing in general, I've always had like an obsession with words
And
like, wordplay.
has the numbers like recently blown up since those
Oh
like,
yeah.
those two songs and everything like that?
Yeah, that like 200K right now. Yeah,
Oh, really?
For
Yeah.
real?
Oh, so you're putting up numbers out here.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
I don't see those numbers and walk around with like, I'm the shit. Like, look at me.
Yeah,
like
because
all these other
you know a lot
like,
of people would. So you
don't be
humble with
shit.
it.
Yeah, the numbers don't
Yeah.
mean shit to me. Like
That's
honestly,
cool. That's cool.
it's
Yeah,
whatever.
and so you don't like follow numbers either. Like, oh, they like
Oh,
this, so
no.
I'm gonna cut out what I want to do to,
No.
feed the. That's dope.
I would rather put out something that I fuck with that no one else really fucks with than make things that people like. Than like, you know what I mean? Then be myself.
Yeah, rather
make
than
things that
just
people
like serve
Exactly.
people.
Exactly. If I'm just doing things that people like and like, oh,
Mhm.
because it's a trend or because it's this, because it's that,
Mm,
I'm not really sticking to myself, and it's not going to be good
Yeah.
quality. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah,
It's not going to be the best quality.
which is cool because like a lot of people at your level, doing hundred thousands of views and shit. They all have that dilemma. So it's funny to see which side people pick sometimes because I feel like I'm not popping, so I wouldn't know. But I feel like everybody wants to get into hundred thousands of views. They have that dilemma: do I just make what people like, or do I make what I want to make? You know what I mean?
See, and that's the problem because when you make shit that people like, you will get viewed faster. Like I'm not saying that, but
Mhm.
it won't be who you are. You know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah,
you're
selling
basically
yourself out.
exactly. You're selling
Yeah.
yourself out.
Mhm.
At least when you're doing things your route, it's who
Mhm.
you are. It's more genuine. It's 100% gonna be slower because
Yeah.
you're not making the shit that people are listening to or doing right
Yeah.
now. It's gonna be slower for sure. But when you do see those numbers, it's gonna be 10
Mhm.
times more worth it. No one ever knew I could rap like at all.
Uh-huh.
Like I kept that shit to myself because I was always told to go like, oh, gotta go to college and gotta go to school. You gotta get a
Yeah.
good job that pays you. You gotta work for somebody. Da 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 da. And as the older I got, I was like, man, I fucking hate this shit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, God damn, yo. Yo,
This is real
for
life?
real,
This
bro.
is real life?
The older I got, bro, I was sitting there in class like, fuck me, this is the rest of my life. Like, this is how it's gonna be. And then you start, you get to that level of high school. Like now it's time to you graduate high school. Now it's time to go to college. But before that, you got to get a job a little bit. You got to get some
Oh,
extra
yeah.
bread. And then I'm sitting at work like, fuck, I hate this shit too. Like, I was always like writing shit, writing down rhymes and just writing shit in the pad or whatever. I was like, I'm gonna take this shit. And actually, a funny story. Way back in the day, we went to this like psychic dude that my mom went to like years ago. So like she wanted to go again. I was like, cool. So we went there, and this dude was like, he didn't give me no type of psychic evaluation at all. Like my man was telling me shit, bro. He was just like literally, he was just like, yeah, don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do this. Anything I said, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of looking to be into music because I like that. And he was like, nah, don't do that. Too many people do that. I was like, and then he was just like, yeah, be a businessman. And I was just like, all right. Some like old ass dude, bro, for real. Like, did you take me to see a therapist? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, like.
It sounds like he got paid under the table.
So then after he told me that, and I was kind of like, man, fuck this. I dropped like the first song ever on SoundCloud. I was like a week later after all that was told to me, I was like, I'm gonna take this shit serious, cause fuck somebody telling me what not to do. And then after that, it was kind of just like saying, no, I posted it, and all my friends and she was just like, this ain't you. Get the fuck out of here. like ain't no way you coming with all these bars like that. Ain't no fucking way this you. And I was like, nah, bro, I did this on my own. It was like, nah, somebody wrote this shit, you read this shit online from somewhere.
That's crazy.
And I was like, bro, I promise you that's me.
They was saying you got a ghostwriter.
Yo, for real, bro, I was recording on a fucking $10 mic, and it was like, you paid somebody? Who the fuck I'm paying with that? What money am I getting to pay somebody, bro?
He said, nah, that's me, bro. That's me. Put some respect on my name.
And then they was like, no, ain't no fucking way. So I did another song, and they was like, all right, okay. And then they're like, God damn, like what? Why was you hiding this all these years, bro? Like what the fuck? And it's kind of like on my part, I kind of regret not doing this sooner, but
I be feeling the same way. I'm like, should have done this shit sooner, but like,
yeah, for real.
We in our 20s, like,
yeah. It's that because when you're a kid, you're like, damn, 25, that's an old ass man, like, you know what I mean, like, and then you hit 25,
and you're just like, damn,
I'm still young, like, yeah.
I'm still kicking, looking at 25-year-olds like those are the old heads over there.
Yo, for real, like that's what we did as kids. Like somebody 25, like damn, that nigga ancient. He must have been around when the dinosaurs was here and shit.
For real.
Then you hit 25, 24. You like shit. Okay, I'm still kind of young. I got it.
I'm still kicking. I'm out here running I go to the gym. I'm good.
Right. I got it. I can still hang with them, and then you start doing shit, and you're like, damn, I'm kind of old too. Yeah. Like you start feeling that way.
Do
you
ever think like because like most of the rappers are like 18 or 19 that it's like a little bit different?
Oh yeah, that definitely that definitely like goes in the head because it's like those people blow up after like one or two songs, and then it's like fuck, like this nigga like 12 years old, like what the fuck? Yeah. Like how the fuck is this possible? But then when I think about it, when I go think about my route of like how I rap and like the bars and stuff like that, like that's the slower route regardless. You know what I mean? Like that's
you can tell it comes from like experience and like being around, like, you know what I'm saying?
So I'll just be driving and I'll just be like say a lyric in my mind, and then like I'll be like, oh, that's funny, that's a good lyric, or like I'll just say something in my head and I'll either write it down or I'll just remember it to see if it'll fit within any idea or song that I come up with. But usually it's just like that, like shit's just pop in my head. It's some shit that will last rather than like that's gonna like die out in like a week.
It's the type of shit that becomes classics.
Like I was watching this thing, and I think it was like Judge Judy saying some shit one time, and she was like, "Bro, if you didn't make it when you were 20, do it when you're 30. If you didn't do it when you were 30, do it when you're 40. If you didn't do it when you're 40, like you got plenty of time.
It's never too late. It's never too late to do something you actually like and enjoy, and then you can make something out of it. So. That's a definite.
And that's the problem with most people though. They see like age is like, oh, it being too late. Like it's not too late to you in the ground, bro. Like it's not.
Exactly. There's people out here 60-year-old going back to the gym doing push-ups.
Bro, I said this thing,
right.
Let me tell you something. I had the same conversation the other fucking day, bro. I go to the gym, this fucking 80-year-old man in there doing pumping fucking
iron,
bro. Like, and I'm like, wow. Like, I don't ever want to make an excuse again in my life after seeing that shit.
Exactly.
I've heard people like hit me up like, hey, bro, listen to my new track, like, and then they send me it, and it's like the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Like an iPhone in prison, and I'm like, I'm like, bro, this you're gonna have to step up on something. Like the beat sound like they was just banging on tin cans, and it's like nah, bro, this
Nah, I
really
feel
ain't
it.
it. Like
I feel
this might not be the thing that you could do.
that you need to do.
It's
You might have a new
heartbreaking.
hobby. my
It's
guy.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, like some
Right.
people need to actually know that. Like and that was
Yeah.
always my my worry.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, but
That was
I'm
always
sorry.
the biggest
You killed
concern,
me.
bro.
You
It was
killed me
just
because
like
he said it's the weirdest thing I ever heard.
I didn't want to be like a dick. Like I want to be like a dick. But like it's not for me. Like you know, like it could be
Yeah,
somebody
he
else,
was
but
like-
it's not for me, bro. Like
He said, "Hey, I'm not playing. This is not going on any of my playlists. I'm not playing
Yo.
no part."
for real, I ain't showing this to nobody else. I'm sorry,
Keep
but
that in your room. Keep that in your room. Go practice, my guy. That should kill me.
but yeah, that always fucked with me in the beginning. Like that got to my head a lot.
So now,
Yeah, and that's
do you feel like confident now within the music?
Oh yeah, 100%. Especially like since like I definitely started to. I do everything myself. Like, I record everything. I do everything. Like, and then my quality got better as like the time progressed, and like everything just got better. And then when I started,
So
seeing,
you're doing all this like you don't got no team members. Nobody's
oh
like
no,
that's
I don't.
great.
Oh wow, that's
Are
impressive.
you serious? You're not only writing the music but producing it and engineering it
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, it's tough. That's one thing I'm looking forward to the most. Is like a fucking team of people to just do this,
Yeah.
please. Like
You got shit. So you just focus on the music.
Yeah, that's
you're
all
the
I want to do.
engineer,
Yeah,
you
right.
got the music, the video,
People dealing with the social media, right? Like everything, like
Yeah,
just dealing with all that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know how the fuck these people be saying like you got to post one video a day. Like
It's
get the fuck out of here.
It's like I'm doing this shit by myself, bro.
Yeah, like yeah, I just edited a video for like 4 hours. Ain't no fucking way I'm doing this again tomorrow. Like,
Yeah. For real. It's like there's not enough time in the day, bro. I don't know who y'all got or who y'all
yo,
fucking
for real. Then they be like, yeah, we one a day, and then you see there's like 6 people with next to them ready to help them out.
doing all this shit for him. And I'm just like, I'm here by my lonely. Bro, I got 10 fingers. I can only type so fast.
Yo,
Like,
right.
Who else do you use like for inspiration as well?
My 2 favorite rappers, especially when I was younger, was like M, but
Mhm.
the way he fucking just
I kind of figured. Yeah.
delivers lines and lyrics is just insane, man. I love that shit where you have to pay attention to every bar that he says, or you might miss something. Like
Yeah.
like
That's
everything
all
connects. Yes, yeah. Like I love that shit. But like right now, I'm more fucking with Kendrick.
mhm.
That man cold, man. Like his shit is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's nasty. Especially he's coming out with a new album.
Yeah,
First time,
I
like,
can't
what?
wait.
Like
Like since
5 years
yeah,
it's
I
been.
think since like 2017, 2018, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was waiting for you to answer the question, and I was over here like, I'm gonna judge the shit out of him. Babe. So who do you think your favorite rapper?
I like Lil Pump and
Yeah, he was about to be over here like Soulja Boy.
yeah, Soulja Boy pretty good.
It's like,
Young
where's
Draco.
Ja Rule when you need him? Where's Ja Rule when you need him?
I be listening to
I
Joe
was-
Budden.
I was really interested. I was like, I wonder what he's gonna say. I really do. But you guys, you're valid.